Um, if you could relive any part of your life, which part would it be and why?
Could relive any of it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I want to live it all up until my husband died.
Mm-hmm. Certain things?
What do you mean, certain things?
Like anything certain?
That I want to relive?
Mm-hmm. Like a moment you felt, or...
A moment?
Well, I mean, it could be something like when he asked you to marry you.
Well, that was before then.
Yeah. But it could be anything, not certain, anything specific.
Now, state the question.
If you could relive any part of your life, which part would it be and why?
I guess when Nancy was born. And when my grandchildren were born.
Were you there in the room?
Well, yeah. I know it was.
Both times?
No, when David, I don't remember about David. Let's see. Yeah, I was. I was there both times, yeah.
Did you have my mom naturally, or like you got cut open?
No, I had her natural.
Oh.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think I had an easy time having her. I've heard some horrible stories, of other people,
Yes.
And I don't remember. Because I know when I got to the hospital, I stayed home a long time. When I got to the hospital, the nurse told me, she said, you get yourself in that bed. That baby's head's already down there ready to be born. It nearly scared me to death. Well, I hadn't had any pains much, so I'm just sitting there waiting to go. And then finally we decided maybe we better go on. And so I thought it, would get worse than that. But I remember the nurse telling me that. She said, you're not even, they used to have to shave you down there everywhere. She said, honey, we're not going to even take time to shave you. And I thought, what difference does that make? And then next thing I knew, she was there. Of course, they gave me a little whiff of something that I remember all of it, because I remember when I went in the delivery room, and I still remember this. I said, ooh, there's water running everywhere. Where's it coming from? And they said, well, you wasn't even supposed to know that was going on. So that meant the water breaks, and the next thing is the baby.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember, I don't know, if that was it, I remember I was already in the delivery room.
It says why.
Why?
Yeah, why would you want to relive any of this again?
Relive what?
Relive what you said, live it all up with my husband. Nancy was born. My grandchildren were born. Why?
Wow.
Why do you want to relive that part of your life again?
Well, it was a happy time.
It was a happy time.
Couldn't get much happier. Over two. Well, that was David too. I was happy he was born. Of course, we knew what he was going to be.
Are you happy when when my mom told you that she was pregnant?
Well, I guess I was. I
You don't remember?
Because she was so happy. I'm sure I was. Only thing about it, see, her daddy never got to enjoy that.
Yeah.
That was the worst part. But there's got to be bad spots. It makes you enjoy the good ones.
Mm.
Is it supposed to look like that?
My jacket?
You don't have it on the wrong side, do you?
Mm-mm.
I don't know what's happened. My stomach's still hurting a little bit.
Oh, I'm thirsty.
I guess your daddy Pat turned on the TV and now he's asleep. So I guess that put him to sleep.
What would you like to be remembered for?
Not as a mean old woman. Don't put that down.
I'm not.
Oh, I don't know. I don't guess. This. I don't want to be remembered what?
What would you like to be remembered for?
For myself?
Like, what would you like to be, like, if you did anything, like, would you want to be remembered by that, or?
Oh, well, I didn't do anything, see? You can't be remembered about something you didn't do. I guess not being mean to people.
Like to be remembered not being mean to people?
You're not going to put that down, are you?
Well, if you don't give me anything else to write.
Sounds better. I'd like to be remembered as a fair person to people. I don't know whether that's a good sentence or not. Seeing the good in people. Thank goodness people not remember what to do bad. I tell you, make up one little bad mistake. And look what that one did. Do you remember when that one did that? Oh, it wasn't very nice. That's the way people remember.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. Well, I wish I hadn't seen that lampshade crooked. It's just as crooked as it can be. Now that's going to bother me. How many more you got to do?
4.
4. Okay, let's have them.
But I might ask you some questions I just made up.
Oh, you gonna do that?
I might, maybe.
Oh. Well, let's get through with the ones you're gonna have to answer. Ask me.
Well, there's 2 that you skipped because you couldn't think of anything, so I'm not gonna ask you those again.
Are you?
I mean, I am, but I mean, not right now. Of what event in your life are you most proud of?
Having your mother. Having my daughter. How many do I have to give you? Just one.
Doesn't matter. What was it like when you first held her in your hands?
Let me think back. Let's see. I'd tell you the truth, I don't remember. I remember when they brought her.
Mm-hmm.
And David said, her daddy said, I said, she's got pretty hair. No, pretty curly hair. And David said he looked again and he thought, well, there's not much there, but it's sure and curly. So you talk crazy, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember saying that. Of course, I was still popped up.
Who influenced you most as a young person?
What?
Who influenced you the most as a young person?
As a person?
As a young person.
Oh, me as a young person? Oh. But I had a teacher that I thought a lot of, that, you know, I thought so much of her that I tried to do everything, you know,
Mm-hmm.
she would want me to do. And I don't know what grade teacher that was. I have no idea. It was in the grades.
What was her name?
Judith. What was her? Ashla.
How do you spell that?
Ashla. Ashlock. It's Ashlock.
Ashlock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I remember she was a nice teacher. My other teachers, I don't remember that much about. Now, high school teachers, they were good teachers. But there's just one of them that I liked him real well. He was a nice person. But the others were good teachers, but they wasn't that outstanding. I guess that's all. Now, how many you got?
2. These are the 2 that you skipped. I said, tell me about your first trip away from home.
Now, I don't know what you mean away from home.
Like away from like your house, like, it could be anything like doing something.
Oh, my leg hurts.
Like going to an event or something. I don't know.
When I grew up, there wasn't very many big events to go to, honey.
Well?
Let me see. I told you about my trip to Owensboro.
Mm-hmm.
That was a big event in my life. Because I'd never heard of that place. I'd read about it, but I had no idea. And these neighbors were going to ask me. I don't know why they wanted a little old girl to go with them.
How old were you?
I guess I would have been, I was in school, maybe 8 years old. But that was a big trip. And I thought we would never get there and back. And it couldn't have been that all, over 100 miles, if it had been 100 miles. I have no idea what they went for or what I went. I went because they asked me to go. And I don't even, I don't remember anything about the trip except it was a long ways. You just think how many years ago that's been. It was a long ways to go back then. Now, how many do I have?
1. Wait. Yep.
Just one?
Well, I'm going to ask you other questions, but these are just the ones on this paper. Tell me about a time you were afraid.
I think you've asked me that.
Yeah, I need an answer.
Did I answer? Yeah.